Oh, Twitch. Twitch. It's been a while, hasn't it? Oh, I can't pause them. Okay, fine. We'll deal with the options here. Where's the audio?
Wow, these sacred are quite
Voice chat. We're going to temporarily disable voice chat here. We're going to need to remember to turn that on. But, it's been 3 years for us, hasn't it, Twitch? A lot has happened. My world has gone to shit. Turns out that Twitch has decided it wants to support terrorists.
Did you hear that?
It's a lot of fun. I had planned to swap over to YouTube for streaming eventually, but it refuses to, quote unquote, validate.
Down there.
No matter what I do, so I'm stuck here. And I would not be streaming ever again, really, but, well, I got a kvetch. About Assassin's Creed Shadows specifically. There is some bullcrap going on with Assassin's Creed Shadows that, well, I need to bitch about. And it's not necessarily what you might think. Because it's not the Yasuke thing I care about. That's not the important part. The important part about Assassin's Creed Shadows is not, well, any one necessary thing, but it's that the diversity and sensitivity readers / players that were hired by Ubisoft did not do their job. I need to get used to the reload on this. Yeah, but there are a lot of things that the Assassin's Creed Ubisoft team has done. Some of you may have heard of some of this, some of you may not have. Like I say, the important thing is not Yasuke. We can entirely ignore Yasuke. But for this video, we can just consider, instead of Yasuke, they made Ranma with a page of Nobunaga. So, really, it doesn't matter which of the two they use. We'll just say it's Ranma, just because it's entirely irrelevant who the character is. The important part is how God damn it. Okay, I really need to get better at using the gun. Anyway, the important thing is how they have disrespected Japanese culture in general throughout the marketing and development of this game. The important part is the diversity team, the cultural sensitivity team did not do their job. They either are entirely incompetent at their job, or they were very malicious when it came to Japanese culture. There were many things that should not have happened if they actually gave half a damn about respecting the cultures that they portray. I'm sure you've heard about how they stole artwork from both One Piece, I think it was, and one of the historical reenactment groups in Japan. That alone should be a big no-no. But that's not the worst. They also went through and made a lot of the architecture not Japanese, but Chinese or generic Asian at best. And that's not exactly a good thing. So, as I say, so there have been a couple, so a lot of Japanese people have been getting upset about that. And, okay, fine. And then there's, okay, is that the recent shrine controversy? Yes, there's going to be a one-day patch removing this. But had the cultural sensitivity team been paying any attention at all to what was going on, had they known anything about Japanese culture at all, they would know that Japanese people have a lot more respect for their shrines and temples and their religion than we here in the West do. They would have seen, because I have no doubt that everything that went through that, gameplay trailer a while back was entirely scripted, where they showed off destroying the temple. That's it. Had the cultural sensitivity team been paying attention during that, they would have raised massive red flags and said, no, you should not do this, this will hurt people. People will get upset. People were already upset. This just made it worse. I'm trying to really get my mind on things here, but I just need, because there's a lot that they screwed up. And you know the history of Assassin's Creed. They are, that one series is the basically genesis of sensitivity players. This, to say, Assassin's Creed was the first one to really go at it. This game was made by a multicultural team with varying creeds and beliefs. They made sure they did not offend Muslims or Christians with the very first game, and this continued for the longest time. It got to the point that they were able to use the blueprints that the team used for Notre Dame to repair Notre Dame. Which, that's cool, that's awesome. But that's apparently not true. They're not giving the same care to Japan as they did to Italy. Which, yeah, I'm sorry, either your team has become incompetent or they are outright malicious in that. It's the only things I can think of. And there's a lot of little nitpicking that I don't all remember. I don't remember all of it. But you just didn't care. You either knew that this would offend people and didn't care, or you just straight up were not paying attention to what your team was doing and the culture they were representing. You now have the Prime Minister of Japan involved. And yes, you patched out what in my opinion, at least, and what seems to be the straw that broke the camel's back, you patched out the ability to destroy shrines. But the fact that, not that it was available to do, because I can see that just being an oversight, but you highlighted that in your gameplay stream. Your cultural diversity team should have been throwing a conniption fit. It took them it took Japan getting their prime minister involved for you to make a day one patch. So we're completely ignoring Yasuke here. That he's unimportant, whether or not he's a samurai, whether or not all that doesn't matter. He could be Ranmaru Mori for all I care. For all anybody cares, that particular bit is not relevant. Just a reminder. But the destruction of shrines, the stealing of artwork, the replacement of Japanese architecture with Chinese architecture. All that was little shit, but again, first there's, not technically second is you had your gameplay guide destroy a shrine as part of the gameplay. Had it simply been a thing that you could do and was not highlighted, you might have been able to get away with it. But you might have still had to say, "Ooh, we're so sorry for the unintentional insult. We'll patch that out." You would probably have to have done that, but you would have at least gotten away with it a little bit. But that's not what you did. And that's not even the biggest thing to me. Well, actually, no, not necessarily to me, but the biggest thing, the biggest problem is your rating of the Imperial tombs. Even if your destruction of shrines did not raise any even yellow flags from your diversity team, Ubisoft, the rating of the Imperial Shrine, the rating of the Imperial Shrine absolutely should have raised a massive red flag. Absolutely massive. This is something that should not have even come close to happening. Now, I'm just going to double check my terminology here in just a minute. But I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm bringing up temperature Japan. I want to know what the term is. What the actual translated term is. I'm trying to bring that up. Okay, yes. It is Tenno. The term for the Emperor of Japan is Tenno. I can't bring up the actual kanji here, but I have it pulled up here. I'm trying to bring up if I'm right about. Meaning, it is specifically heaven something. It is something relating with heaven. The Emperor is a relation to God. Oh, lovely. Okay, hang on. Yes, Emperor of Japan. Copy. Kanji meaning, because of course my tablet has decided it wants to be stupid. Oh, there it goes. Search any kanji. Bye. Yes. So, what the heck? Okay. Heaven, Sky, Imperial for the first kanji. Come on. and Emperor. Heaven Emperor, basically. If the Japan Dict site is correct about both meanings of the kanji. This is basically heaven's representative on Earth. The entire Japanese Emperor family line are literally divine to them. What you basically did is, imagine if Muhammad had a tomb instead of simply going up into heavens according to Muslim theology. Imagine if there was a tomb for Muhammad. Oh, don't even imagine, don't just imagine the tomb for, the two different leaders for the Sunni and Shia. Imagine if they had tombs. And in whatever Assassin's Creed you set in the Middle East, you raided those tombs. Muhammad's tomb, the leader of Sunni, the leader of Shia. Imagine if in Assassin's Creed you raided those tombs. Can you imagine the uproar that in the Muslim community if you did that? Because that's what you just did to Japan. You committed such a social faux pas. You have insulted Japanese culture so greatly that, again, they are talking about what to do about it in the actual government of Japan right now. It's yeah, I've actually stopped playing because I'm like, why am I? As I say, I'm trying to concentrate on my rant and trying to turn the game, and it's not working. But yes, this is a fresh character. I have a main that I do hunting horn with, and a second I do everything else with, except for bows. And I wanted to, well, not bow. I'm never touching bow again after I tried that out. But the gun seemed like a little fun, so I wanted to do this while I did this. And I figured that starting this rant would be the perfect time to do this. But that's kind of not the point. The point is, Ubisoft, you fucked up. You massively insulted the culture and history of Japan with this. Again, we don't even have to talk about Yasuke. We can completely ignore Yasuke. That does not matter here. Whether or not he was a samurai, whether or not you give him complete justice or not, whether or not you actually replaced him with Ranmaru Mori or anybody else, doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, you kind of screwed up there, but that's, again, not here or there. That the way you screwed up there is another way you screwed up with Assassin's Creed in general here, by making it so you could attack civilians, which, again, you day one patched that out.
Any trouble finding us?
But the fact that you made that completely doable without the traditional desync that you used to do for every other Assassin's Creed game, where you attack civilians, you say, oh, Ezio did not attack civilians, Altair did not attack civilians, what's his name from Assassin's Creed 3 did not attack civilians, do this again and you'll desync. That you didn't do that here. Not only that, but you didn't do that here, you made it completely context free at first, and are now completely patching out attacking civilians now?
With the understanding that they're never to be brandished
instead of saying, oh, you're gonna desync? That's another way you screwed up. It's nowhere near as bad as your cultural screwing up. But this is just another thing you up on. But
that won't do to keep you talking. Let's take a look at those wounds.
Okay, we talked about the historical reenactment, we talked about the assets. Oh, we didn't talk about the Torii Gate thing. That was another thing. One of your deluxe edition tchotchkes was the Torii Gate statue, or it was the single Torii Gate. That's a cultural screw up, because that's, as I say, it's not as bad of a thing, at least to me. But that's the whole connection to World War II and Hiroshima and Nagasaki, how that's the one Tory Gate thing standing from that. That was a screw up. Another screw up that needs to be mentioned today, because technically, while it's only 4 in the morning here, today, March 20th, is the day that your game releases. But that's also the day of the sarin gas bombings by, I believe it was the Aum Shinrikyo. Yeah, the cult subway bombings. That's a bit of a mistake too, because that really affected Japanese culture as well. As I say, I'm not the best, and I know nobody's fucking watching, but maybe somebody will. But I needed to kvetch about this. This has been turtling in my head for weeks, and I've told some people about this, but I needed to kvetch because I just couldn't let release day go without mentioning this somehow. Because I'm sorry, as much as I used to like the series, I got played through up until was it Brotherhood or Revelations, where it's the one after Desmond stabs what's her name and then goes into the coma. It's the one where he's in the coma in the Animus. I want to say that's Revelations. I played through that a little bit, got bored of it, and stopped. Hadn't played for a while, wound up getting Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Kind of played through it, but the problem with that one is it wound up coming out around the same time as Ghost of Tsushima, and, well, Ghost of Tsushima was a better Assassin's Creed game than fucking Assassin's Creed. But either way, this isn't a good look for you. You just had so many cultural missteps when it comes to Japanese culture and respecting Japanese culture, which was, in my opinion, one of the good things about the Assassin's Creed series as a whole, is that it would respect the different cultures that were involved in the series. You respected Italian culture, you respected both Christians and Jews, not Jews, Christians and Muslims during the Crusade period. You portrayed both of those groups wonderfully. I say, your portrayal of both the British and the American rebels during the Revolutionary War period was wonderful. Your portrayal, from what I understand, of the Caribbean culture in Black Flag, if I'm correct about where that was taking place. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's where, I say, it's been a while since I've even thought of this, but that was where that whole pirate era was mostly taking place, was in that region. And from what I understand, you did a good job there. You did a good job with everything else, but here when you went to Japanese, hell, man. Apparently, you used rice containers as sandbags. As I said, this is a bit of trivia, but rice was pretty damn important. You wouldn't just be letting it sit out in the mud and rain like you did. Again, this isn't necessarily something that the cultural people would have necessarily caught, but it's another straw on that already overburdened camel with this one. There's all these little things, and there's quite a few big ones with the Emperor, that you should not be getting. This game should not succeed. I don't like saying it, but this game should not succeed. You fucked this up.
Let's talk again later. Okay.
You royally fucked this up.
Welcome back, Hunter. Well, everything.
Uh,
It's not ideal, but don't you? And if... What are we making today?
we're just gonna skip through this.
Well, that's enough chit chat.
But yeah, as I say,
Cuddle, yeah?
I admit, when I heard about Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out, I was hyped. Yasuke's a cool character. I was hyped. But then all the cultural missteps started happening. And I admit, hearing that Yasuke might not have been a samurai, yeah, that's kind of sad, oh well, but again, doesn't really matter. Assassin's Creed is kind of fictional anyway. But, as I say, to me, the big thing there was, again, you stole art from an anime, you stole art from a historical reenactment, you did all these little things. That makes me think that, no, I will not be getting your game. As cool as it would have been. If you're gonna go against what you used to be in such a way, whether it by negligence or malice, and I'm really not sure which one this is, because while, yeah, never attribute to malice, it can be attributed to stupidity, that's an awful lot of stupid. To the point where I am not sure how malice is not at least a little involved.
They told me you were good. They failed. I'm on the pleasures.
So
So
I have to pass on this one. I really do. It would have been cool to have yet another game where you could play as Yasuke, because well, having him in Samurai Warriors 5, and that's an awesome design for him there. And I would love to have a Neo 3 where he is the main character, and that would be awesome. But with this one, you screwed up too much. You really did.
Place to learn the feel of a weapon. Have a look when you get the chance.
And I just can't.
The stream we walk through is fragile.
So yeah, the first, I don't know, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 30 minutes now. Okay, so for the first 30 minutes of this, I kvetched about, I did what I wanted to do when I talked about Assassin's Creed. I have some stovetop ramen in front of me that I have some Italian sausage thrown into because I'm weird like that.
Is everyone here?
I think I'm going to enjoy trying to learn the bows, well, the bow guns, properly.
Hey, can one of you help me out? My stockpile of honey is running low.
Is it urgent? How bad do you need honey?
So let's take Gunny here and Pakenyaka, and we're gonna give her. Yes, I am well aware. Oh, I can't equip a secondary yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's been a while since I've been this early. I just beat the Disc 1 final boss on my Hunting Horn character. And as I say, I love. As I say, I'm a new Monster Hunter guy. This is my first true Monster Hunter game. I've tried with Wilds. I'm not Wilds. I tried with Worlds and I tried with the Rise. I couldn't really get into either, though I was getting more into Worlds than Rise, I will admit.
Hey, over here.
But this I'm really like. Oh, let me go back to this so I can show you something really that I really like about this. Because this is cool. Okay. That's the guy outfit. That's the girl outfit. In Monster Hunter World and Rise, guys could only wear this, girls could only wear this. But now, here, I can, let's see here. I like that, I like that. Actually, wait, no, let's go with the leather suit, because I'm already wearing that. But, I can do that, and if I prefer this look to this look, which in some ways I do like both looks, but if oh, let's go chainmail. I don't like, you see how her legs are completely exposed aside from that little bit there? Well, I can do that. I can make these I can equip these 4 pieces and this piece. I can mix and match the male and female armor as I wish. So, I got the male armor here. I got the female armor here. Actually, yeah, I do prefer the male gloves there. And I prefer that helmet, but I like the rest of that outfit. So, I'm gonna wish list.
Ready to work.
Wish list. Wish list.
I'm ready to work.
Wish list. Wish list. So I'm gonna have those 5 ready to go for when I'm ready to when I want to make those. And we're going to do the same for the female set here. And there's that. These are all ready to go.
Got something in mind?
And we're going to wish list all the bows. Wait, no. We're going to wish list the bows that I want to be making. Oh, I can use that right now.
Alrighty.
I gotta admit, I love this character. She's fun.
Perfection.
I say her character is wonderful. If you're playing this game yourself, I absolutely endorse paying attention to her story. I absolutely endorse paying attention to her story. I like it a lot.
Anything catch your eye?
Oh!
Ready to get to work?
Hells yeah, I can make that now.
Perfection.
Let's use that on the next hunt. Excuse me.
Fit you to a T.
Where'd Alma go? There she is.
Are you ready to go?
Yep.
We'll escort you back to your village.
Thank you.
Oh, did you hear?
And if it's honey,
That would be.
well, you're lucky. Most people don't know about the
We're
spot
gonna
I'm taking.
let this happen.
I'll
But
stay
that's like
here for
this
now.
is a fun one.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and skip through. I said this character is more if I feel like playing a ranged character, and I wanted to start over again while I ranted.
A little, but on the sacred, we'll be there in no time.
They're fast, all right.
Yes, and handy if you need to make a quick getaway from a monster. They're clever too. Pretty good at picking up
I
scents.
say the one complaint I have about this is I can't skip any of this
I'm a secret writer too.
basically moving cutscene. But the good news is I can collect a lot of supplies as I do this.
It's like the whole valley is made of it.
So all the stuff I'm gonna need.
Gem chime stones? Gem chime stones. What a lovely name. Why do you call them that?
Once we reach
Yeah, there's a reason I chose to start with the leather armor instead of the hope armor that I prefer starting with. And that is that botanist skill that you sawed off. It's going to make it so that I can collect a lot of, ooh, sparkling. That's much better.
Wow.
What ammo do I have? I have spread, normal, pierce.
Tread carefully.
Seriously, I'm trying to observe. Does it let me observe here? Yep, okay, let me observe that.
I've heard this big before.
Last 2 times I tried that, it would not let me observe.
That's the male. Each herd consists of one male and a number of females.
Which reminds me, when I get back to camp, I need to... Come on, let me observe that. Of course it won't let me observe. Let me observe the one, it won't let me observe the other. How nice. That's absolutely lovely. Let's speed this up then, since it's going to be stupid.
You think so? We call it wind's gasp.
It definitely takes my breath away.
Some food while we wait. Some noodle. Oh, can I grab that, honey? No. I can't grab that, honey.
All right, this is the spot.
Great, thank you.
Over here.
Grab that, honey. Grab that, honey.
Careful.
Grab that, honey.
Yes, please follow me.
I don't want to follow you. I want to get this over with.
Oh no.
Good about it.
I was supposed to draw water. I completely forgot.
You're in for it now.
Yeah, Zato's gonna give me an earful.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Please, no. If anything, it's me who owes you a favor.
That's succulent.
I'm starting to get nervous.
Seriously, what is a succulent?
To the villagers, we're outsiders.
What makes a plant a succulent? Ooh, fire herb. Fire herb, fire herb, fire herb.
Just play it cool.
I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that. Come here, fire herb. Come here, all the fire herb.
Good question. The guild hasn't seen evidence of any Linians in the region, but you never know.
And some honey. Oh, I can't equip that with this weapon. That makes me sad.
We're here.
I will have to go and...
Sorry, better late. I had a...
see what I can do what with.
We'll be going then.
Yes, we will.
Did you see that? The guards at the gate.
No weapon.
His side didn't seem to know what weapons were either.
Yes, yes. Bloxy are bad, I know. I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of them.
Authorization?
Granted, the guild authorized you to neutralize the threat. Coming from over there.
I forgot how slow the heavy gun is.
Long gnashers, sharp claws? Yeah, I'd say so.
Got a few Balachi cell to make into armor spheres later. Cause I'm weird, I like having full sets, thank you.
Those villagers don't have weapons. This doesn't add up. They must have some means of keeping the monsters out.
Almost there.
Stupid slow human legs.
Can we skip this?
Well, here we are. Yeah.
Good idea.
Go. We'll talk to the provisions manager in a minute. Okay. I'm just gonna have it set to just automatically make all the ammo I can have it make.
Hey there. What can I... Did you hunt? And since the
There we
support
go.
team... Either way.
Let's see what...
Take your time and browse.
Okay, since I know that I'm gonna be running into what's it called? We're gonna have that.
You're my best customer, Hunter.
Yo, Hunter! Come over here. I need to talk to you.
You'll talk to me in a minute.
I've got some materials you
We'll go to the light
Something
pole
in mind?
gun.
Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
Okay, that one can do flaming. Okay, I am gonna want to switch back.
They're loaded with all kinds. We have some if you need.
Means we know we're gonna want water ammo. Because we've already hunted a Chatacabra.
Hey, over here. Can I talk to you right quick?
Yep.
It's about the support team. I mapped out.
And we're about to go get them now.
Come on.
Be careful out there, Hunter.
Oh, that's right, I don't have Sacred right now. So, down we go.
Hurry!
The support team must be in trouble.
No, I don't need that. Let's grab thorn grass. Let's make you... Let's skip this.
Authorize you to hunt the territories and protect the support team.
Oh, just got my Sacred. Jump. I'm not sure if I made that dodge or not. Whee! Shit! Oh! Alright, I'm going to switch to normal ammo. Oh, okay, so that was an actual dodge. Shit! So I'm not sure. Oh, yep. Swap to spread. I broke the head, and I should have. Yep, there goes another wound. Pierce. Oh wow, that pierce ammo moves really slowly, I just noticed. Swap back to water ammo. Oh wait, let's do that. And that's going to cause that to go boom! Now let's shoot. And there it goes. And that was a little bit of fun. And next time I stream this, if there's next time, I'll probably be playing as either my main character or my secondary character, other than this one now. I am getting a little tired. I'm gonna finish eating and go to bed, I think. Not bad to be here again, though, so I might, if I have chance and opportunity, I might do this some more. Have a nice night, those of you who are here.
Great work, Hunter.
Ah,
Made it to base camp
yep,
safe.
there we go. I meant to
Great.
end
Let's head back.
broadcast because I am an idiot. Goodbye.